The office floor was almost empty. Keyboards were silent. Cleaning carts sat in the hallway. I packed my bag, turned off my desk lamp, and checked the time. It was past midnight. I felt that heavy, lonely kind of quiet. The hallway lights buzzed and flickered once. I walked to the elevator with my badge in my pocket. The stairwell door was propped open with a trash bin. I pressed the elevator button and waited, listening to the building breathe. The doors slid open. I saw shoes first, then legs. A man lay on the floor of the elevator, face turned away, one arm bent under him. My breath caught. He wasn't moving. The doors reveal a body. Do I step inside to check if he's alive? Or back away and call for help? I didn't step in. I looked from the doorway. His skin looked gray. His shirt was wrinkled and torn. There was a dark stain near his ribs. I leaned closer and whispered, "Sir?" He didn't answer. The doors tried to close, then opened again. I looked up at the camera in the ceiling. A red light blinked. It made me feel watched, but also alone. I pulled out my phone to dial emergency services, then stopped. Footsteps echoed somewhere down the hall. I turned my head slowly. No one was there, just the cleaning cart, a closed conference room, and the stairwell door still half open. My heart thumped in my throat. I took a photo of the elevator from the doorway just in case. I looked for a name badge on the man. Couldn't see one. His wrist had a watch with a cracked face. The elevator counter showed 12. That was my floor. The buttons were smeared like someone had dragged their hand across them. I crouched by the threshold and tried to listen for breathing. Nothing. Only the hum of the elevator fan and the buzz of the hallway lights. I felt the chill of the air and realized the building AC had shut off. The elevator beeped, warning the doors would close. I stuck my shoe in the way and they bounced open. My hands were shaking. I looked down the hall again. The stairwell door was no longer propped open. It had swung shut. My phone showed 1 bar of signal. The emergency call might fail. I could try to drag him out or leave him and find security. Both felt wrong. With only 1 bar of signal, do I call emergency now and stay here? Or risk it by heading for the security desk first? I dialed. The ring stuttered, then held. I told the operator my building, floor, and what I saw. She asked if the scene was safe. I said I didn't know. She told me to stay on the line and not to touch anything. The elevator doors twitched like they wanted to shut again. I pressed door open with a pen, not my hand. In the reflection of the steel wall, I saw a shape cross the hall behind me. Fast, silent. I spun around. Nothing. Just my shadow stretching long across the carpet. I told the operator I thought someone else was here. She said help was on the way, to stay visible, and to avoid the stairwell. I checked the dead man's hands without touching him. One sleeve was torn. A smear of something dark ran from the panel to the floor. It looked like he tried to stand and couldn't. The office printer down the hall whirred once, like it woke up by mistake. A single sheet fed and dropped in the tray. I flinched at the sound. The operator asked if I was safe. I didn't know how to answer. The elevator next to mine dinged. Its doors opened to an empty car. Cold air washed out. For a second, I thought I saw movement in the mirrored walls, just my own frame. Then I heard the soft click of a door closing. I had to choose. If I stayed, I'd be exposed. If I left, I'd face the halls. My bag strap cut into my hand as I held on. Should I stay by the elevator and risk being cornered? Or head for the lobby where cameras might see me? I stepped toward the lobby. My shoes sounded too loud. Flicker, silence, flicker, silence. I passed the printer. A single page lay face down. I tried not to look, but I did. It had my name on it. My mouth went dry. The lobby was close. I heard the squeal of rubber on tile, like a shoe turning slow. A shadow stretched across the glass. Someone waited around the corner. I turned the corner. A man in a dark jacket stood by the security desk with a badge on a lanyard. He smiled too slowly. "You called?" he asked, calm. Behind me, the elevator finally closed and began to descend. A hand gripped my shoulder as the lights cut to black.
Go ahead. Pretend it was just a story. Pretend you're safe now. But the next horror is already waiting. Choose your next descent and subscribe before it finds you first.